Good afternoon, my fellow warriors of light. Yes, finally it's the time that I have the time and the opportunity to review the new album of Freedom Call, Master of Light. Yes, I've been listening to it for a week now because a good album needs a big appreciation, and you need to listen to it quite a bit of times to fully appreciate everything. Okay, this album was instantly a very good album, but I still had to listen more to actually make a good review about what the album is about, or what it feels like for me, because every person has a different interpretation to what the album is. The people that follow me have seen my Freedom Call Metal is for Everyone explanation video, what I think, but I'm gonna short it up and make it a shorter version of it for this song, as that is the opener of the album. That song for me predicts unity. Unity amongst metalheads, that it doesn't really matter what religion, what entity you have. That is what that song means to me. It's a very short explanation because I've explained it in quite lengthy ways to what it actually meant for me in the other video, so I'm not going to do it anymore. The next song, number 2, is The Hammer of Gods. Hammer of Gods, for me, the Hammer of Gods is the pounding of the beat that keeps me marching and keeps me going and makes me feel cheerful and happy and everything that has to do with that, because sometimes you have those down feelings that you're down and everything, and yeah, you need something that keeps you going, and this is one of those songs that just makes you feel so good, and it pounds so hard. So I am so happy about it. It is basically, it's like when the forces is rising through the night for a battle, standing tall and for a fight. See, hope. Always go on, always keep fighting. But that's my interpretation of the song. You don't have to agree with it, but for me that is what that song means. Then we have the song A World Beyond. A World Beyond. Yeah, that is just, for me, it's just one of those other songs that makes you feel teary in the eyes. Sorry, I have to take a sip of coffee because I can't drink beer, but you have to do some sacrifices, and coffee is also good. It brings a tear to my eyes sometimes in this song, because sometimes you have a mood that you're angry, very angry, and looking at the world like, why just don't you listen to what I say, and why don't you do what I want? And yeah, that is what this song really makes me feel like. Why do I actually do that? Why should I do that? Because there's no reason to. Yes, it does happen because I have a very active aggression in me, and this music keeps me going and keeps me calm and makes me cheerful and makes me happy. That at one point that I see some stuff happening and I'm like, okay, let it slide, be okay, and that makes me feel like I'm in a world beyond the hate. So hence that my explanation for it. Masters of Light. Yes, the Masters of Light at this point are Masters of Light actually is failing me at this point, as it's getting darker and the days are getting shorter and I have less time to make videos while I'm busy with my job. So it took a little while, but now I finally have the time to do so. But this song reminded me in a part of Masters of Puppets, with the master part, but that is a very small part because it's Freedom Call in its total. It's a very epic metal hymn, and that is just awesome. Yes, just to see, I keep the book with it for more explanation, easier explanation, because I haven't memorized everything because I listen while I drive. So just that. The Master of Light. Yeah, I'm gonna be repeating myself quite a lot with these songs, but this song is just a very good thing and shows you the other way of light and anger and hate, and basically cheerful light. Look, like there is a person that will always shine a light on you, even if it's your loved one, your parents, anybody could be that, even your dog, your cat, your pet. And for me, the Master of Light, maybe, as I said before again, it has a different knowledge or a different explanation for you or a different feeling towards you. For me, it has that feeling, and it just brings a smile to my face to know that there is always a light in your life that really is there for you to support you and to make you feel cheerful and to hope that everything will be okay for you. Onto Kings Will Rise and Fall. Well, this I can only say is an epic happy metal hymn. Hymns, they always make hymns for Freedom Call, and yeah, this is just one of those songs you can just listen to any time of the day. It wakes you up, it makes you smile, and it makes you think a little bit about stuff, because you can be all up in the air, you can be all powerful, but one day you will fall. And that doesn't matter if you are a small being or a big being, you will fall one day. You have your rise and then you will fall. That's how everything goes, and that is my view on this life, on this lyrics, on this song itself. Then we have the all album knowing metal ballad, as it's The Cradle of Angels. This is a very slow power ballady song. That was just a word, power ballad. Power ballady song. And yeah, what can I say about it? It's a slow song. It builds up courage. It builds up inside, like you are not stuck and you are not held back by anything. Just your own being can make you feel good, and you should always think about that you are the person that can change stuff that needs to be changed. I'm not going to spend too much time on the song like that. I like the song, but it's not my favorite song. And then we have Emerald Skies, which also has been pianotized on the extra album that I have, the little CD, and that is also very nice, but I like this version also. And yeah, it is like Emerald Skies, The Darkness Comes Closer, and it's about melodic, melancholic stuff, but it's not really that depressing. Like I said, every song that they have is a song of hope and to make you feel better and to make you feel going stride. But this is basically my view on this song is that even if you feel dark and down, you have such a dark view. The sky always looks dark to you. There's always something beyond the sky and beyond everything that can make you feel that much better. Just that little bit, that little step that you need, that little push. That is the Emerald Skies. The Emerald Skies are shining for you, and they are bright, and that is what you have to think about when you listen to that song and look outside, and it's like, it's another rainy day and I don't feel like it. Always think that there's darkness before light, and that everything will be better than it was before. But Hail to the Legend. Hail to the Legend. What does it sound to you like? It's like it could have been how do you call them? Man-O-War song. Hail to the Legends, and a hail like that, like high pitched, but it's actually another hymn. It's a battle hymn, I think. For me, it feels like always march on forward, keep your head up, and make it be better, make your life feel so much better than it was before, and every day live it like it's your last, in a good way. Not like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do this, but care for your people that are next to you, care for your fellow warriors, care for everybody, and hail the legends that lived before you, like your parents or your brothers or the people that passed away. Never forget about them, just hail them, and always know that they were there to care for you, like you will care for them later on, and like you hope to be taken care of as a legend when you are at the end of your light. Then we have Ghost Ballad. Ghost Ballad is one of those songs that reminds me of a lot of songs on the Circle of Life album. Circle of Life album, I love that album. And It's a very underrated album, but it has so many good songs on it, like Queen in Black. Um, but this song really makes me happy. It's like one of those cheerful keyboard intro songs, and yeah, it's basically Ride Together to a Paradise. So it's once again ride together. Don't go alone, because alone you're just alone, and just keep going, have a good time, but spend it with as much people as you can, because you never know when you will be alone in total, and then you have to start all over again. So always, when you go somewhere, try to have it with people and try to enjoy your time together when you can. Even if it's at a concert, just stand hand in hand, arm in arm, and sing along, yell along, just have a blast, do what you need to do. Then we have Rock the Nation. Rock the Nation for me is like always, like in every album has an anthem, like Rockin' Radio and Mr. Evil for me. That's just to name two, and this is just one of those upgoing, and then let the good times rock the nation, let the good times rock the night. Our spirit is rising, let the flame of hope is shine. So that basically shows that just keep going, rock the nation, be yourself, keep rocking. Don't listen to the other people that say, oh, what you listen to is not good, what you listen to is a bad thing, is a bad influence. Just be happy. There is so many different kinds of music. Even if you don't like this band, there are so many different kind of music that can make you feel like it. Like Rhapsody, even Immortal if you like that, or Abbath, or Dark Funeral. Just to name a few, Opeth, you have Edguy and Joran, Landon and Symphony X. All these musics can be like, just keep it going, keep rocking, keep being yourself, keep showing the people that you love that music and that you will not be stopped while listening to that music, and the music shaped you how you were and how you are. Then we have Right Into the Sky. Or Right in the Sky. Sorry, not into the sky, Right in the Sky. Right in the Sky. I'm going to be a little bit silent now. Yeah, this is basically like Right in the Sky, just right there for finding a new world in the outer space. So when this world fails us, and when the humanity really is in a total state of contentment and all the bad stuff is going on, there will always be people that find a new place for you, and there will always be a reason and always be a way to fight and a will to get to that point in time that we will never perish, we will never go anywhere, we will always be together as long as we stick together and build a better future on that. Even if it's a new world, all the music will still exist because we still have our minds, we still have our knowledge. We just have to find our way again, and everything will rise up, and everything will be a perfect planet that we think is perfect. There's always bad things, but don't always look at the bad things, look at the good things too. That's what this song really entails for me. Yes, sorry, I was silent because I had to read it, because I haven't listened to this song that often, as it's later on in the album, and it took a little bit longer for me to see what that song meant. And now we're ending up at the last song. It's High Up. High Up is one of those final songs that leaves you with a happy feeling after listening to a very good album. And it's just one of those songs that make you feel high up. You have to always high up, and you get higher up when you listen to that song, and when you listen to an album like that. It's just a feel-good song, as most of the songs are, but this is just one of those specific end songs that could make and finish every concert off like a very cheerful song, and it's a sing-along song, and yeah, it's we're living it up forever and ever, and we will never stop. And I hope you will never stop, because this is just awesome. These kind of music you need. There's always that aggressive and depressing kind of music and angry lyrics from Creator and stuff like that. But there's not enough happy metal, hymn metal, or happy metal for that matter. So I hope you guys will never stop, and I hope you guys will keep going on and make some good music. This album for me was very awesome. I can't find anything bad on it because it really reminds me of the Circle of Life album, and I really like that album. It's a little bit up the ante with this album. It's made better, but I still love that album a lot. It's a very underrated album, The Circle of Life, but give it a listen. So that is the option. That's the thing I give. Give this new album a listen, Master of Light, and Circle of Life, and everything else. But Circle of Life, give it a good listen because there are some awesome songs on it and some awesome lyrics. So I hope you like this review of this album, and of course my little chit chat of what I think about the album. And this album in points is a 4.5 out of 5, because yes, it is very good, and it's a very solid album, and it is just sometimes you just need it, and it's one of the better albums that I've heard this year. So you guys did an awesome job, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. So if you want to see more, please like and subscribe, and all hail to you, and stay heavy.